BBC News, fighting fear by lighting logos of streets. Accessibility link skip to content skip to local navigation accessibility help. bbc.co.uk navigation news sport weather capital culture autos TV radio more. Search term. Magazine. Home. US and Canada. Latin America. UK. Africa. Asia. Europe. Mideast. Business. Health. SCI/environment. Tech. Entertainment. Video. Magazine. In pictures. Also in the news. Editor's blog. Have your say. World News TV. World Service Radio. Special reports. October 25, 2013 last updated at 20:09 at. Share this page delicious. D. Facebook. Reddit. StumbleUpon. Twitter. Email. Print. Fighting Fear by Lighting Logos of Streets by Neil Rezel BBC World Service, Lagos. Continue reading the main story. In today's magazine The Joy of Slang US goes nuclear in spite wars. The phone you can build like Lego. The wild abandoned railway in Paris which. Flying into Lagos at night, you would never know there are up to 21 million people down there. There is no orange glow, as you see on approach to cities such as New York or London both with about 8 million inhabitants. Waiting for you on the streets of Lagos is darkness. And with it, fear. I spent days and nights following electricity crews who are trying to change that. They are building big generators and installing lights that bypass what Nigerians call the epileptic offerings of the national power grid. At night the crews work with a security detail. On Lagos Island, the man in charge of it is called Mr. Homo. He is short and beefy, not sculpted, like a bodybuilder, more rounded and somehow solid, like a large refrigerator. "You are the tough guy," I said when we met by the side of a darkened road. Above, the street lights were out. Below, an electrician was on his knees with a torch in his mouth and a nest of cables in his hands. "I am not the tough guy," Mr. Homo said, with a shrug, but he said it with a demeanor that suggested he was not someone who would back away from trouble. I liked him immediately. And not just because I had already been in dark neighborhoods where shouts and noises and people come from every direction, and when you walk you cannot see the ground, so you almost trip over children, or fall into storm drains, and you have no idea why that crowd of young men over there are yelling and firing, or where to go if they come any closer. "Just a second," Mr. Homo said. He raised a phone to his ear. "Go ahead," he said. Then, to me, "Soon the lights will come on." They did and there was a collective AA